My name is Kenneth Yeung. I'm the lead programmer on SuperTimeForce by Capy Games. SuperTimeForce is a retro-inspired run-and-gun shooter in the vein of Contra or Metal Slug, but with a time-traveling twist. So you play as sort of a ragtag group of time-traveling super soldiers, and your goal is to sort of jump through time and fix the mistakes of the past. So it plays pretty much like Contra. You have different player classes that have different types of weapons and abilities. And at any point in time, you can time out. And by timing out, you can sort of rewind time to any previous moment and respawn in. And when you respawn in, you can choose a new character and play alongside your previous self. So the more times you die and respawn, the bigger of an army you're sort of building for yourself. And the more firepower you have. So it's sort of about working together with different players and figuring out how to handle the different situations using each player's unique abilities. Right now there are 5 playable characters in this demo, along with a secret hidden character which you can find. So there's Jeff Leopard. He's sort of the rocker from the 80s who has a rocket launcher and grenades. So here is the sort of a fat guy with a laser sword who's chilling on the couch that you can rescue. And he's sort of hanging out in his bathrobe. And he has a sword that he can throw, and he can also use it to reflect bullets back at enemies. So you also only have 60 seconds to beat each level. So that means you really have to move fast, and you pretty much have to figure out how to work together to sort of take down the enemies as quick as possible. Because one life is not enough to do it. You don't have enough firepower, and you're probably going to die a whole bunch. So you got to figure out how to do it faster, knowing what is coming up ahead. So it's sort of retro-inspired in the sense that it's one-hit kills, as very common back in those days. But at the same time, deaths is not really a punishment, because the more you die, the more you're making the game easier for yourself. So for example, this boss, I can't actually hit him from the bottom because he has a shield. But if I change characters, he's going to be busy trying to shoot that guy. And then while he's busy doing that, I can hit him from the top. Get a few guys in there, maybe throw some rockets at him. And so by working together, I'm able to take him out in like 5 seconds. And then once you pass the level, it'll give you a sort of Super Meat Boy type replay that shows you everything that you did, you know, all the awesomeness that you just did. And it's kind of interesting because you might have been playing that level for 10 minutes and then you go back and watch the replay and you realize that was only 30 seconds of actual real time. It was pretty much a nightmare, but it was the only thing that you could do. I mean, you're not big enough to make a console game or a PC game. There was no such thing as an app store.